Hey, what's up? So, you see, I had more than enough time to mess around with AI agents to learn what they are good for and what they simply cannot do. And by that, I just had to experiment and learn some techniques that nobody else showed me because there's not much information about that on the internet. And by doing the experimentation, I learned some techniques that actually work, so the AI agents are going to obey me. They're not just going to work randomly and give me something that I'm not asking for. And that's basically what I'm going to show you in this video. Mostly how to make the AI agent use the correct tools. This is something that I struggled in the beginning. I was setting up my AI agents and I would say, can you please do this? And it would literally not know what tool to use and would just mess up and just do random stuff. Horrible, terrible. I had to learn how to fix it. I had to develop some techniques, and yeah, this is what I'm going to show you right here, right now. So let's have a look. This that you're seeing the screen right here, this is a chatbot that I'm developing for doctors. It's still work in progress, but I'm making this a very, not complex, but I want to make a very complete system, it has everything. That's what I want to do. And one of the most important things is this agent here. This agent's the one that calls all the tools that I have available for this chatbot. And I'm going to show you how I configured it. First thing, every time that I'm going to give tools to an AI agent, I'm going to explain to it in this section of my prompting, right over here. I call it SOP. Here, I'm going to say how the AI has to perform in relation to what is being asked and the tools that I have at hand. So if you look closer, I'm not only explaining exactly what are the tools that I have in my workflow. These are the exact names of the tools that I set up in the configuration, the setting. And the thing is, I am going to explain, for example, in order to use tool 1, you must first get information from tool 3 before using the tool 1, because you need that information. This is the type of stuff that I'm going to put in the SOP and give a little description of what every tool does, like a very simple description of what the tool is going to do. And after that, I also have a tool section over here where, if you look, I have basically the same thing of the SOP. I just try to make it more concise so the AI is going to actually understand what it has to do. And besides that, you can also put notes at the bottom of your prompt. If the AI is messing up, you can just put a little note and say, please do not do this again. That's the first thing. Do the prompting, add the SOP, add the description of the tools inside your prompt. Next thing, you see that I have many tools over here, and every tool gives you the option of set a description. Usually they come to set automatically. Never use set automatically. That thing is just trash because the AI doesn't have context in what it should do. You should change this to set manually, and then you come to the description of the tool. And what I personally do in the description of the tool, this is a prompting. This is literally a prompt. I'm even going to show you. Here I say the purpose of this tool. I give the purpose, then I give key information. This tool is hard-coded to filter by the user's numeric ID. So I just explain how the tool actually works. If you trigger this tool, this thing is going to happen, and you're also going to get this information. You have to use this tool in order to get this thing. I just explained, this tool does this, you should use this tool when, and this is what the tool is actually going to do if you trigger it. And then I put dependencies, for example, the thing that I mentioned, you cannot use this tool unless you get another thing from another tool. Besides that, that's the description. You also make a prompting. But there's another trick that I've learned that is using the from AI. Let me get another tool that I can show you how it works. If you don't know the from AI function that I have over here, basically it is a way of prompting the AI into completing a field of your tool. You see that I have an instruction field that is going to be sent to the tool. The from AI is a way to prompt the AI to say, this is what I want you to write in this specific field so I can send this information to the other AI agents, to the tool. And this is what I do. I have the prompting over here, as I mentioned, and I have more prompting using the from AI. For example, from AI day of the week. Week of the day is querying. These things I use for the AI to not mess up the data, because sometimes it may say something, but it's not completely sure because it didn't think of that, chain of thought prompting type of thing. I can ask, can you book an appointment for, I'd say, the 12th? And the AI is going to come here and say, oh, can you check the availability of the doctor on the 12th? But sometimes the AI won't have context of what day of the week is the 12th, because I didn't ask it to check it. But if I put here the from AI function, asking for the day of the week, this is going to force the AI into thinking, okay, this is today's date, this is the date they're asking, what day of the week is that? Very important, because this is going to send data into your thing. And you see that I have here, that is an blank thing. So if the AI does not have the context it needs in order to find the day of the week, it is going to send a blank field. This is very important. I'm going to show you how it works in a few minutes. So anyways, this is how you do from AI. I have another from AI and from AI. Very important. This is going to format your data. Another thing, name of your tool. The name of your tool is very important. As you can see here, name. This is the context the AI is going to look for when using the tool. So if you put a name that kind of explains what the tool does, this is going to help the AI a lot. It's going to look for the context. For example, if I call this, I don't know, call mom, the AI is not even going to look for this tool if I ask, what is the availability of Dr. X? It's not even look, because this says call mom, it won't even touch the tool. So this is extremely, extremely important. Name your tools correctly. Now, I'm going to show you the workflow where all these tools are set up, which is this one over here. And you remember that I said that AI can send blank data if that's not specified. So this is where I'm going to show you this over here. You see that I have set nodes, for example, this one that says error. I have this if things over here. And the condition is, if a specific data exists, let's say if this field says blank, which maybe shouldn't, it's going to send for a different route. And those routes are going to end up in these set nodes. And this is very important. When you ask for a workflow tool, the AI is going to get the text information from the last node. So if I send an information here and it goes all over there, you see that these two AIs are the last nodes of the workflow. So their completion is going to be the thing that is going to be retrieved by your AI agent. But because I have this if thing over here, if the condition is met, it's going to end in error. And the thing with the error is, you can make a prompt inside here. If some information is missing and you got the if to say, well, if this information does not exist, go to the error route. And the error route is a new prompt where you can give the information to the AI saying, well, you just messed up here. You completely messed up here. Now get it right. That's what I say. I give the information that it messed up. This should be like, you put it like this. It shouldn't be like this. Now go to this tool and fix the thing that you've done wrong. And this is going to be a prompt that is going to your AI agent, is going to read it and going to use the right tool and then come back to this tool. This is the greatest breakthrough that I have with error handling and making the AI use the right tools, because it will eventually use the wrong tool. But if you have something like this that is going to say, well, you used the wrong tool, you're literally stupid, please use the correct one. The AI is actually going to use the correct one next time. So that's it. That's my personal way, the personal way that I developed for forcing the AI into using the correct tool. And it just works. It works, so I can't complain about it. That was lots of headaches. This is the byproduct of a lot of headaches working with AI and it just messing up. And I got to a final product that actually is decent and it works for me. So I hope I really could help you with this one. And if you have any questions about n8n, maybe you're building a system, maybe you're getting stuck with something, it's just annoying, send a message in the comments, because I really want to make valuable content that it will actually help people, because there's not many information about n8n on the internet. That's something that I realized when I was exploring by myself. And due this time that I've just been experimenting, I learned lots of tricks that I can just share you. I just need to know, what is the issue? What you're struggling with? What would you like to be easier? Let me know what you need so I can properly help you. And thanks for watching the video. So maybe I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye.